Okay, here we are. Got a Gunk 2 that's loading. Take off outside right now. This is just random play. Gunk 1. It's already been loaded and saved and all. Load off. A little psychological, emotional load off of this Gunk thing. A lot of it centered around some errands that were started yesterday in reflection and speculation. What else do we have? So I had some other ideas. You know, a year from now, I'm not gonna be in this place. You know, with all hope. Hopefully, I'll be in a different state. I'm using my bachelor's degree in an economy that's stable, to say the least. We'll see what happens. And there's some directions I think I could force myself to go into, but right now my mind's a little more on the engineering aspect, as far as getting the files on, you know, getting it loaded and all that. So, just walk around, the sun's out and bright. World Cup finals on today, or else I was gonna do my laundry today. Probably do my laundry tomorrow. Some things surfacing from the subconscious to the conscious about, hey, we cover that, we cover this, you know, this memory, that forecast, whatever, but it's just not happening right now. So actually let's just hit it, since these things are going 10-minute chunks. Got a lot of time. And getting the skeletons out of the closet, so to say. Just leave them behind after that. Just fucking take a 2-3 days, whatever. Get them all out there and then start over once you know everything's said and done with the diploma I might get in May of 2011. You know, provided everything goes as I think it will, or hope it will and all. Okay, I got in a dispute with my dad. And I try to wrap that up with these last couple of Gunk series. You know, we had a little altercation over here, and what looked like a bright future turned into a few hard years when I speculated that underneath it all, he wasn't as serious about wanting me to graduate and leave as you know his words would indicate in the past. And with that said, when I was a kid, there's something called a surprise, and this has to do with my mom. You got to think about how this is before I went kindergarten even. My dad first bought this land and bought some land a couple of places down. He's an electrician and construction and all. And you gotta understand the way language develops a little bit. There's a thing called a surprise, you see. And this is, you know, inside that little shed right here, there might be a saw, or I might be able to find one. But let's suppose it's this right here. Let's suppose it's this. This is a surprise, you see. It's not a shovel. I'll explain myself. I remember, it must have been 3 or 4 years old. My mom said, I have a surprise for you. I have a surprise. And what it was a saw, a hammer, and I think this is a kid's, you know, little starter set basically. Back in the 70s, toys were a little different. It was an actual sharp metal saw, you know, more like the lumberjack kind, not a, you know, saw to cut pipe and all. And I didn't think it was a saw. I thought it was name of the thing was a surprise, you know, you understand? But the saw is a type of surprise. No, I thought the actual thing was a surprise. And then my dad decides he's gonna keep it. He says, well, that's only for when you come over here to visit me. You know, this you know, land that he was developing and, you know, putting up walls with the neighbor. The neighbor was in masonry. And he took our teeter-totters, and he took our slide that was in my San Bernardino house on 14th Street. And he brought them over here. Didn't even set them up because he was arguing with my mom, and then they were separating. And that's the way he's been. That's the way he's always been. He's been like a man-child. They call that a man-child. You know, he's gonna take it out on the kids or whatever, and that's not good. That's not good stuff. And I'm trying to leave that behind me. I figure, okay, man, once every 5 or 10 years, you just gotta let it out. Especially, there's a piece at Homer Cocktail 2. It's called Funny Argument. A couple days ago when I got my transcript, my unofficial transcript from Pitzer, we went to celebrate and wound up arguing over, you know, what we remember about the past. And especially when stuff like that happens and you get the finger pointed at you for any reason. You're comparing your best memories to what seemed to be my worst experiences, and, you know, vice versa in a bad argument or whatever. I've covered that before. But yeah, that's part of it. That's part of it right there. For people that think, nah, your dad's not trying to keep you from graduating. Oh, why do you do stuff like that as a kid is all, you know, is what I wonder. Why do you take our slide and teeter-totter? He didn't need it. But after this, I covered another piece about, in my Homer Cocktail 076 site, from Miss Doubtfire, Sally Field's character, instead of Robin Williams' character. It's not that I don't like you. I don't like myself when I'm around you. And that's why I look forward to being gone from this place, even though I recorded 70 albums there. You know, I had a couple years where, you know, I learned the guitar right over there and all. You know, during a lot of downtime. You know, even though there's things to remember that might have been decent. I feel like a mature person when I'm, you know, working hard, and getting a bachelor's is going to let me go and do my part in society and everything. And, you know, when it's not just my dad, it's a couple of buddies of mine that, hey, man, you got to let it go. I'm just telling you, you got to let it go if, you know, if you want to try to remember, you know, my worst moments instead of even my average moments. You know, you don't need to remember my best moments all the time. But, you know, we're adults, so see how it goes and look forward to the future. Guys, hang in there.
Yeah, ready? Can I get an encore? Do you want more? Cook and roll with the Brooklyn boys. So for one last time, I need y'all to roll.
Yeah, fire out there, I guess. You fire agents. Well, it used to be a rest stop. They closed down the rest stop, and eventually they put this in the movie Something About Mary. I think it came out in 1998, that movie, but way before that, there's always rumors that there's homosexual activity at rest stops. I don't know where that came from. It's funny. Okay. Paid $5 for the parking. It was only $4 to transfer the transcript. It's funny.